Hey, it's me again. I should have made that video longer than 60 seconds. I didn't know I was going to be rambling on. But anyhow, I was talking about how the doctor, he, the first doctor, he made the stem was a little bit shorter. So I guess he figured that's all I needed. But anyhow, this doctor is putting it from underneath my kneecap down to the middle of my shin. So lots more support. And it's wonderful because I'll be able to start walking again and drop some of these pounds off, which is a healthier thing for myself at 67 years old. So I'm excited about going because I'm still very extremely active. I mean, I travel around and leave the country and travel around the United States. So I need to be mobile. But the reason I was wanted to explain that is because anybody else who's having these surgeries, and I have made a couple of videos about my surgeries. About this last surgery that I had. And it's when I say it's flying colors, don't be afraid to get it done. Just make sure you have a good doctor, research him, and look at what his patients say about their surgery, which is important. I got so blessed because the doctor who did, orthopedic doctor, surgeon who did my knee replacements referred me to my doctor who does reconstructions. The same doctor who does your put this down for me. It does your knee replacement. Usually doesn't do your reconstruction. I don't know why that is. I guess they could, but I guess the revisions are done by another. I guess the revisions might be even more skilled. I don't know. That's not my forte. My forte is in cosmetic science. Anyway, so this is why I've got a lot of speaking engagements that I've been asked to come to, and I don't want to I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I'm puppy from just getting up not too long ago. I don't want to go there stumbling around and needing a wheelchair and not a wheelchair, but needing a cane and all that stuff. I need to wash out my face because see how I'm swollen around here, and lymphatic drainage piles up when I'm sleeping. I've had puppy eyes since I was a girl. I'll do the rest of that later. But I wanted to get on here to let you know about that and to follow me so that you know how the progress is going. Because unlike the first time, I'm going to do a lot more documentation. I'm going to record every single day, like the day as soon as I wake up, or as soon as I realize I wake up. I'm going to do a video, and then I'm also going to do a post video throughout the day. What they feed me for lunch. I'll take you to therapy as much as I can, and to show you how mobile and how my mobility changes through the days and the weeks of recovery. So if you're someone who is in a lot of pain, you don't have to be. Technology has just progressed so wonderfully. And matter of fact, when I got my knees replaced, the replacements, the pain was excruciating at 16 years ago. I woke up in pain, but not that kind of pain. It was down to the bone like before. So the recovery, I'm praying the next knee's like that too in 2 weeks. So what I'm doing to prep for my 2 weeks is I am buying meals that I can prepare very easily. Like what I'll do next week before I leave is I'll make spaghetti sauce. I used to make the spaghetti and mix it together and then freeze it, but this new pasta they don't hold like it did years ago. So I'll make the sauce, and then I'll come home and anything I'll have to do is boil the pasta and mix it together, and then I can have spaghetti one night, and then something else I do, I order like cups of apple sauces instead of getting them in a jar, which is more efficient. But for my case, with me being able to wobble around, I'll be on crutches and walkers for about a week and a half. I'll need to be able to get to the refrigerator and get my quicker meals. I'll buy a few Stouffer meals. I don't really like to eat those because they're like 1,000 grams of salt, and we only require 1,400 per day. And I take a high blood pressure pill, which is the only thing I take. And I haven't had to, when I'm in a hospital, when I come home from the hospital, I don't have to take my medicine because I'm eating properly. So I've done a lot better this time. The 10 pounds that I did lose in the hospital, I seem to have kept off. I guess therapy and exercising helped me with that. Then you lose your appetite because you're on those pills and stuff, to keep you sleepy, take the pain away, opiates. So they keep you from having an appetite as well. My food list, I just ordered a food list. I know we're supposed to be boycotting Walmart, But I can't walk around the store and pick up food, carry it home, then bring it in the house. That's too much. I have to order delivery. I have to. And the food that they give you delivery is so much better. And I believe that they have a special section, which I think the senior manager told me, that Walmart has a special section for delivery products. They don't take the products off the shelves. Okay, for instance, when you're going to, say I was going to buy 3 cans of baked beans. I walk in, I go to the shelf and carry the baked beans. Well, when you're ordering things, there are a lot of their products or a certain section of the store that are specifically for home delivery. That's just why when I order my meats from them, home delivery, oh my God, the meat is absolutely beautiful and fresher, and as opposed to just going into the store to get it. I never thought that would be true, but try it. Um, I get things like I make sure I get lots of cereal and my 1% milk, and so I can just make a bowl of cereal when I need it. I'm not an oodles and noodles person, never eat that crap. And lots of fruits. The fruits that are as stable as can be, which not that very many. So I'll buy some oranges, some tangerines. I'll buy some frozen vegetables so I can make a smoothie. What I do is I put all my smoothie things together so that I don't have to make them make up my see my varieties: frozen bananas, berries, pineapples, and some other thing, and I'll put them all together in clump them in a little plastic bag so that when I make my smoothie I can just dump it into the smoothie into the blender, and then just add my liquid to to make it nice, so I don't have to worry about picking which fruit. Gotta do that so I can have a smoothie every day. I don't do a lot of eating when I come home, but I do like to have one nice little meal. I usually get myself some pretzels to snack on. Because usually when I'm laying in bed, I don't quite feel like getting up. And I also order myself individual cans of juices, which, like I said, is more expensive. But when you're in health recovery from surgery, you don't want to be pouring stuff, and you may not get back to it, and whatever, whatever. So I buy the individual jars and cans of juices, and I can just pick one as I go. And then I cheat a little bit. I get me maybe a little carton of Diet Sprite because I like that. That's what they give you in the hospital. And if you really want ice cream, I usually buy like a sherbet or something like that. I don't mess with whole milk ice cream when I'm recovering and I want something sweet, but it works out pretty good. I have people coming in and out to see how I'm doing. With Allegheny Health Network, and they got a nurse coming every 15 minutes. Seem like they even I gotta give Allegheny Health Network a lot of credit. Also, Highmark Whole Care, which I have. These are the most preventive healthcare systems I've ever dealt with. They come to you before you need help. Like right now, like matter of fact, all year long they call me. They call me so much I'd be like, I ain't even answering the phone. How you doing, Miss Hill? Is there anything you need? I told them I need a new bed. They're looking into a company to get me a brand new bed that I don't have to pay for. Not a hospital bed, a mattress and a box bed. Because I had mine like 7 years. It's a long time. It's getting a little bit too soft, so it's hurting my back and it's hurting my knees. So they're going to a company to help me get a brand new bed. So they help you with a lot of things. They have this home food delivery, which is the most freshest food. I don't know the name of the company, but it's ordered through Jefferson Allegheny Health Network, and they order food for you. Usually about 2 weeks after you get home, or a week or so after you get home. They'll probably come faster this time because I'm already in the system. The vegetables and stuff are so fresh. I should show it to you now. I think I only got 2 minutes left. I don't have enough time on this video, but I'll show you the next video what they actually look like. Absolutely more. And I got the vegetarian selection because I wasn't too sure about the meats anymore nowadays. But just wanted to keep you abreast of what's going on with my surgery. All you positive people, because I don't accept negative vibes through my uh, TikTok. So if there's anything negative you got to say, I'll never get it. I only receive positive prayers and positive spiritual blessings. So stay with me, and I'll tell you all about the surgery. So in case you're thinking about it, or someone you love is thinking about it, we'll eat it up like a piece of cake. And we'll recover, and I'll be back doing Pilates and aerobics in no time. So wish me luck and have a good day. I hope you all are blessed. And follow Third Day Soaps Garden Wellness. And also, you also have a wellness uh, pain salve that I've been selling for 10 years on my website, thirdaysoapsgarden.com too. That is excellent for pain, joint, muscles that you have right now. Look at the testimonials on my website. So I want you all to have a good day, and I thank you for watching.